Alright guys, we are back. Woo, it's been a while. How have you been? This is our first visual sighting of Doudna. And as you can see, we are getting quite close. We've actually passed a little bit outside of the orbit of Doudna, and it's going to slide underneath us. And we are going to have a very precise, so precise periapsis of just 69 kilometers. At which point, if we don't do anything, we'll be flung out into interstellar space. But we are going to try to do something indeed, and that is capture ourselves in an orbit. I'm going to get into Doudna encounter, and then from there, I'm sure this number might change. It's always not accurate until you're in the encounter. So we'll find out. It's probably like smack dab into the side of the planet. We'll find out where we're at there, and I will keep you here. And when we figure that out, yeah, there's Doudna. Hi Doudna. How you doing, Doudna? Doudna. All right, a little bit faster than that, maybe. Yep, here comes Doudna and Ike. All right, slow. Oh, Nelly. Whoa. Okay, that was surprising. All right, what is our... Oh, dear. Oh, man, another one of these crazy... What is going on here? Am I going to hit the planet? I'm totally going to hit the planet. Okay, I have an unfortunate Ike encounter that actually is what causes me to then go on a trajectory to hit the South Pole of the planet. Fantastic. All right, now what I need to do is try to fix that. Alright, I'm coming in this way. I want to... Alright, let's plan a maneuver. Why can't we plan a maneuver this far out? Hello? Yellow. 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 Okay, I can add a maneuver back there, but that's going to be too late. I'm already going to be into the planet. I want to do something. All right, I'm facing north right now. What does that tell you, Kurt? That tells you that if you turn on your RCS and just like the old days, thrust upwards, that makes things worse. What if you thrust leftwards? That just makes my spacecraft very, very wobbly. Alright, stop with the wobbliness, please. Thank you. Alright, that didn't help at all. These are problems that we're having. These are major problems. Major malfunctions. I want to be able to swing around so that I'm not, you know, I just want to slightly point. Maybe if I just fire away from the sun. Let's do that. Fire away from the sun, my good man. Orbit. No, I'm actually looking... Oh, I want it to be the Earth orbit. Oh crap! All right, well, or the solar orbit. No, the other way. I guess the other way. Sorry, I changed my mind. Why can't I do? I can see the dot momentarily, but it's like nope. Oh! Come back, man. Oh yes. Aw. It's like too finicky. It doesn't... Yes, add maneuver. Woohoo! Alright, oh crap, now I'm like spinning out of control. Stop that. Thank you. Alright, I'll stick with the warp 5. Alright, so if I do this... as intended... Yeah, okay, now I finally have... a... God, get over here. A Doudna periapsis. Okay, that's the sort of quick thinking that you pay me for. 60. That was my original intent. Oop. I mean, it's... If I could just do these little... There we go. Yeah, now we're like on an equatorial, but I do need to make sure I'm not smacking into the planet still. So that's how that's going to happen. 25, I think we'll need more than 25. 76. I mean, I could do some fancy pants aero braking if I was really fancy pants, but I'm not. Yeah, let's do 100. 100's a nice number. All right, that is our burn. Yeah, it's only going to take 18 meters per second as opposed to a maneuver doing that. While you're in orbit would take a lot more than that. All right, good work, everybody. Congratulations. All right. Oh, I'm still in fast forward mode to keep things in check here. All right. I do have the distinct unfortunateness that I'm out of fuel. Like, almost. I have... This is full. This is full of fuel. And I have 1.5 of these tanks left. I actually had to borrow some from the lander. I'll put it back. Don't worry, Sidball. Although, honestly, I believe Jebediah is probably the guy for the job to go down to Doudna. Sorry, Sidball. Didn't mean to get your hopes up. So let's do... Why is this open? That should be closed. Close the shield. Collecting all sorts of space dust. All right, let's do that. Fast forward. It's asking for a 7-second burn. Whew, no pressure. Whoa, 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 whoa. The fast forward gets away from me. No pressure. Oh, man. I hate... okay, all right. I hate how finicky it is, and it's like not instant either. There's a little bit of a ramp down time. Like if you say slow down to 1%, it actually like slows down gradually to 1% time, or 100% time. 1 times time. Time. Alright, we're gonna do this little fancy pants maneuver. It is... my instincts were correct to burn away from the sun. I'm a little bit of a different angle to make that additional swoopiness. Alright. I'll probably start this at 7 seconds out. Oh, or 6 or 5, you know, whatever. And... what does that do? Did that do anything? I still don't have a definite periapsis, do I? Or do I? Oh, I think I do. Which is what? The purple one? Either 57, 60, 80, 85. I'm happy with 85. I don't know where the atmosphere on Doudna starts, but I'll go with Kerbin estimations, which is 70. Alright, that's a proper approach. It's not going to be exactly an equatorial, whatchamadoozit. Alright, so now we just have to survive this encounter with Ike. Although... well, hey, before... Whoa, let's slow down here. We're here to do science. Let's do some science. Since we are above Doudna. 175 scientific value. Transmit that data. Ooh, takes a while from this distance. 35 science added. How about a crew report, guys? How you doing 127 days into your mission? Crew report. 35 and 100% transmit. Well done. And I need a mystery goo. Oops, that's the RCS fuel. Mr. Goo. 70. I'll take it and send it home. Very nice. All right, now we are going to... I suppose we could do that again, because technically, if we're in Ike Encounter, we're within the orbit of Ike, and it's a different biome, I guess you could say. And it might give us additional science that we might not get from just being in plain old Doudna orbit. What is our 300? Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, I should have made sure I'm not actually gonna hit the moon. It's just me. Alright, coming up on Ike. And slowing down for Ike. And Ike! Alright, this is gonna look scary for a while. I'll wait till I'm at my closest, the periapsis. Then I'll pop back to the spacecraft. Where are you at, Ike? Whoa, there's Doudna. Ike should be right above us. Hello! That was a little bit closer than I anticipated. Let us do some science. Oh, no. Observe the materials bay. 175 once again, although 20% transmit. Wasn't it 40% before? Maybe I'm making stuff up. $35, very nice. We've also got, how's our, plenty of we've got like 6,000 batteries. I thought about these all as separate spacecraft. I really didn't think of how they would work together. which is the mark of a very, you know, oh, that was 40%, of a very well-rounded engineer. Somebody who doesn't think of the entire picture, just the tiny, tiny pieces. And a crew report from above Ike, or below Ike, however you want to look at it. 35. Steep rocky slopes. Yes, observe, guys. Observe. Ike done. Very cool indeed. Alright, now towards... Oh, now actually... Well, I need to get out of Ike escape. And then I need to start planning my capture, which is going to be a little bit hair-raising. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, we are close to Doudna. We're close to the planned burn I have to do here, requiring 561 meters per second. With the other engine, the one engine here, that's going to take 4 minutes about. I have just activated these 4 engines and deactivated this one, just to see. So we're about to see if indeed the flames will cause any issues. In 3, 2, 1. No issues so far. And so far, much more powerful. Okay. Even at that rate. I like where this is going. Perhaps I should have been doing this all along. But I was afraid of destroying my poor Kerbonauts. So, okay. Well... Now I know I can use this as a stage. Perhaps maybe leave a little bit more room. Oh, that's what I should do. I should include those further along, those further out not separatrons, the struts, decouplers that kind of bring the stage outward a little bit more. And that would be a good kind of stage. And maybe it wouldn't be as wobbly either if you're towing the objects versus pushing them. Keep that in mind, Kurt. Keep that in mind. Alright, let's see what we could do with the burn again. Alright. So far, so good. Things aren't exploding. It's asking for about a 1-minute burn. Even at 50% here. Try to keep that. I'll also have to keep an eye on the fuel, which is actually going well. Going quite well, actually. Do we have a sunrise? Where's this light coming from? Oh, the engines. Ha ha ha. Okay. Maybe not as efficient as I had hoped, but I can't finish the job if I run out of fuel with this engine. miraculously not overheating my fuel tanks, causing them to explode. Which is a miracle in and of itself. Now this is a proper interplanetary spacecraft right here. Multiple engines. Actually moderately stable for once. You know what, speaking of stable, let's top that off just to make sure. Actually, might not have even needed to do that. Alright. Yeah, we did it! Did it! We are in orbit 68. Oh, by 100. I think that's fine. Maybe I should go around once and try to get it back up to 100 by 100 or something like that. But hooray! Also, getting it on 50, the 50 degree on the horizon, are the you know, an equatorial, because that'll be easier to rendezvous with. Because we're bringing our guys back with the lander. Or guy, it's a one-person lander. Oh boy, alright. 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 Now, all that's left is everything. Let's transfer, before I forget, the fuel back into the landing craft. I mean, I theoretically could pronounce every single syllable in the word theoretically, but I theoretically could ditch this stage entirely. Although actually use it to deorbit this guy and then save... that might not be necessary. Yeah, no, that won't be necessary because the majority of your slowdown comes from the atmosphere. Because I got the parachutes. Whew! No pressure. No pressure at all. We have a sunrise around Doudna. Let's do some science. Crew report. You're in orbit around Doudna. 35, I'll take it. Oh, I didn't read the actual crew report. Sorry. There was some ice, they were saying. Something about ice. Let's observe the materials bay. 175 once again. Let's transmit that data. I'm assuming I'll do that again on the ground, like I said. And hopefully it's worth more. That's why I'm just transmitting for the 35 science that I do get. Let's observe the mystery goo. The goo takes on a red sheen. It looks very much like the planet below. Let's do a double mystery goo observation. The goo feels at home here. Okay. Keep that data, and then I will transmit that data. Where is my... There it is. Oh, can I do a temperature? I've logged a temperature. Very cool. Keep that data, and then I will transmit it. $28, 21, 33. All the science we've already gained. I'm still above the atmosphere at 60 kilometers, right? 68? Yeah, I've got to be. It's got a thin atmosphere. Barely even visible at this altitude. Okay, I have literally been playing this video game for an hour and 45 minutes. So I am going to take a break. Fritos. But I don't know where that lands you as far as an episode, if it's the end of the episode. Ooh, cliffhanger. We'll see if we can land on Doudna in the next episode. If it's not the end of the episode, then, ooh, not really a cliffhanger. You're going to see in a few seconds whether or not I can land on Doudna. So thank you very much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you either next time or immediately following the end of this sentence. No cliffhanger it is. Alright guys, I'm back in a new day for myself, but the same video for you guys. I am hoping to get a landing in for the climactic ending of this episode of Kerbal Space Program, a landing on Doudna, which is something that has been thwarting me? I have been thwarted at these attempts previously, And I came back in. I've done a couple orbits. Let me bring you up to speed. I've done a couple orbits. I've brought my orbit down to 68 by 68 about. With the command pod and this whole little station I have going on here. I'm going to take down the lander. Currently, Jebediah Kerman is our man for the job. As usual, our hotshot ace pilot is going to land on Doudna. I am kind of aiming for this cool canyon area over here. I cross over right about here sometime. Of course, the planet is orbiting. And it's going to take a few more orbits, maybe, because I did come in and I was trying to arrange everything. I've transferred fuel. Everything's all set with the lander, except we have come across what I can, if we're going to be RPing this, a malfunction. We've come all this way and we've run into an equipment malfunction. The docking port will not undock. So the lander cannot undock from this massive rocket in between. This is, in fact, a bug in Kerbal Space Program. I was going to try to resolve this away from the camera and then come back, but I figured this is we're experiencing this game together. Like I said, starting this season of this series, I suppose you could say, I wanted to record and show you as much as possible and try not to cut out too much. Oh, I've noticed we've also lost some struts. That's a problem. Unless, were those connected to something else? Oh, anyway, yeah, I'm trying to record and include as much as possible. I know I don't have all that great of time left in this episode, but this is a known bug where, for whatever reason, docking ports just refuse to undock. Sometimes they refuse to dock. There are fixes if I go into the configuration files of the game. It looks a little bit scary and complicated, but there are little numbers and things I can copy and paste if I can figure out, if I can find what part on what vessel it is that is actually buggy. However, there have also been people suggesting that there are in-game ways to fix that, so that's what I'm going to try. Like I said, we're RPing this. In real space flight, you run into problems, mechanical failures, and we're going to try to fix this. The thing that I think caused the bug is that I remember I had the command pod docked on this dock right here to the lander, and that was actually the first time I connected to this, the refueler, the kind of cruise stage. But then when I came upon the wobbliness, I actually disconnected the command module and reconnected it over on this side. So the game treated this, the big part, and the lander and the command pod as two separate crafts. They were brought together, and then when I broke apart this craft, which it still thought was one, is now in two pieces, that's when the bug comes into play. So when you get into complicated shimmying of different docking ports of multi-part space stations or rockets or things like this through docking, this is where the bug comes in. And it's been well documented on the forums and whatnot. Like I said, there's a back-end way to fix it with the config files, but we're going to try to do this in the game. And what I'm going to try to do is recreate the spacecraft on this side with this command pod and see if I can undock that way. So here we go. Like I said, Jebediah is in the lander can. Bill and Sidball are in the command pod. These are our guys who are going to stay in orbit. I'm going to undock. All right, this works. This undocks, so let me back away. All right, that dock works. Dock. All right, I'm actually going to try two things here. I'm going to park this right here. Let's set that as our target so we know our relative speed. All right, I'm just going to park this right here. Whoop. Say like that. I'm going to switch to this craft, and now I'm going to see if I can undock. Let's try. Undock. Yes, that worked. Okay. Otherwise, I was going to connect the command pod to the top of this and pull it away itself. All right. So yeah, that was the problem. It's a bug. So I'm very thankful that I didn't need to go into all the crazy config files and whatnot to do this, to fix this. All right. So now let's do this. Let's set that as our target so we can see our relative speed. There we go. Very nice. And now let me actually switch back. Whoops. No. There's no fuel left in this. I could leave it be. I could just leave it be and not care anything about it, but I would like to keep it around just in case. You know, just in case we run into some issues with regards to the power it takes to get back. Obviously, I would need to transfer fuel, perhaps send out another refueler. I don't know. Oh, let me get into chase mode. I don't know if it would be possible to send another, like, refueler out here just in case. And like I said, I'm not, you know, we're planning on landing this episode by the end of the episode. And we might leave our guys out here a little bit because it is going to take some time to... Easy. There we go, watch those... Oh, that was like a perfect docking. Well done, Bill and Sidball. Well done. Of course, now that thing's probably not going to undock. Alright, yeah, what I was going to say. Yeah, they're going to stay out here. It's going to take a while if we were to return from Doudna. We would need to fast forward time and get it so that Kerbin is swung around all the way on this side, probably around here, and then we would take off and reconnect. So, you know, kind of simulating. It takes about a year to get to, no. To get to Doudna. You want to stay about a year, and then it takes another year to get back. Kerbal year, I guess. Alright, so now we have these separate spacecraft. We are full up on fuel. I did a little bit. Let's do some science while we're just separated here. Keep the data. I did an EVA report with Jeb. Keep the data while he was transferring. But then the whole docking port came up. And keep the data. Alright, let's transmit all this data while I'm at it. We can also close that. Alright, let's transmit all the data I have, including the EVA reports and whatnot. It's going to take a little bit of our power, but we have solar panels, we have batteries. I think we'll be alright. I'm not watching how many science are being added, but quite a few, I think. Quite a few. Back home, we have over 400 science. I checked that as I was exiting the game last time. So there we go. Alright, so now we need to plan for a re-entry, or an entry, I suppose. Phew, that was a little bit tense. That was a little bit tense, guys. I was a little bit worried that we wouldn't be able to land at all, or that I would, for whatever reason, muck up the fix and end up, you know, corrupting my save file or something like that. That would be terrible. Alright, let's do that. This is much simpler to control. Alright, now we are going to... Whoop, I gotta zoom in. I'm gonna lower the orbit. I also did some research. The few moments I've done research is to fix this bug and then to fix the problem... are to look up at the same time how tall the atmosphere is. You know, I was worried about coming within 68,000 meters. It's actually at 41,000 meters is where the atmosphere, quote unquote, starts to affect your spacecraft. So I'm actually going to bring my altitude down some. And let's start to do a plan right here. I'll bring it down to like, yeah, 41. Oh, that's gonna be too close. I don't want to do... Yeah, let's do like 45. I don't know. Aero braking is scary. I don't know how... Yeah, that's gonna be good. You know, I'm not sure exactly the best ways to do aero braking and whatnot. So I'm gonna come down nice and shallow, and then I'll do the same on the other side so that we can hopefully come into a landing. I'm pointing at my monitor, as if you can see. Do a landing within that little canyon-y area right there. Alright, whoa, we're actually going to have to start this burn. Are my engines enabled? No, they're not. Activate engine. Activate engine. Activate engine. Activate engine. Alright, now let's do a little bit of a burn. And shut her down. That's good enough, I think. Yeah, where are we at? I didn't really need to make a maneuver there. 45. Yeah, that's about what I said, right? There, 45 on the dot. That way we can separate ourselves from those guys. See you later! I'll see you from the surface of Doudna. Alright, let's make sure... Oh, no! What happened? What? Where? Why? What happened? Yeah, there's missing pieces. Oh, I think this is... Okay. This is going to be a hot landing. What in the absolute hell? There's missing landing legs. I knew there was a problem because there's all these struts that should be connecting. Alright, it's still, despite being out and having played it for like 2 years, there's still some bugs in this early access game, and apparently on the flight over here, I should have just kept playing is my problem. I have a low endurance for video games, apparently. I should have just kept playing, and maybe these came when I left the game and came back. Somehow the whole thing got corrupted and you lost... okay. Well, if anybody can do it, it's you, Jebediah. You're gonna land on your engines. Ha. I'm wondering... No, I was gonna say, I'm wondering if I should just extend those legs just to have a little bit of space, but... Whew! Alright, this is gonna be a spicy landing. I'm gonna... Let me remake the staging. That's another thing I don't like, how the staging gets all screwed up when you dock and undock a spacecraft. And I'm gonna be collecting samples, so I might need to return the capsule to Kerbin to get the full science of those samples. So I want to actually preserve some of my parachutes for then landing on Kerbin. So I will only do 4 at a time. If in the atmosphere of Doudna I'm noticing that the 4 are not enough, I will deploy the additional 4. And hopefully that doesn't cause too much of a problem. Actually, let's even make that a little bit more sensible. Alright, that one. Okay, so this one. Which one is this one? That one is this one. Alright. I'll try to keep it symmetrical. And then I want this one. Yeah. Alright, this one. No, come back. Alright. We've adjusted our staging. We'll pop 4 parachutes, 1 on each arm here. And then, if that doesn't work, we'll pop 2 more, and then the remaining 2 are there for us. Excuse me. And hopefully we can land without landing legs. This is not the ideal thing. I was so excited. I'm like, yay, get to play Kerbal Space Program, finally land on Doudna. And then, oh no, I can't undock. And then, oh no, I don't have landing legs. Oh man. Alright, let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get him to our periapsis, and then we'll do a burn once again. Oh. Okay, I guess we can't fast forward so much because we are below 60,000 feet, meters, whatever. So this is going to take a while. Alright, yeah, I'll keep you here. It's not going to take that much longer. Let me... While I'm waiting, plan the maneuver. Maneuver? Alright, I'm going to actually bring it down. I don't want it too deep. I'll probably bring it down to about 15? Oh, no. 15. 13. 14.6. 14.7. 15.1. Alright, that is going to be the maneuver. I'm going to have to... I've got T-minus 2 minutes. Gonna have to flip around for this. No pressure, everybody. No pressure. Whoa, whoa. All right. Let's turn off SAS. Where are those guys? They're somewhere out there. There they are. Hey, guys. Check me out. I'm great. Doing great. No problems here. Don't tell them about the landing legs. Don't tell mission control. Shh. Keep it cool, guys. Keep cool. Alright, let's, I have a feeling it's gonna be more than 1 second, but, alright, let's find out, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 or 5 seconds. I'll wait a little bit. That's so annoying. Why did that happen? I might have to send out, like, another, because the other problem with that is I could knock off, I could potentially, and stop. Yeah, that's good. I could potentially knock off one or more of my engines, which would make it impossible to land, or retake off. Alright, 15.7. Let's go for the full 15. Alright, there we go. So that is where we're coming down. Like I said, the atmosphere starts at 41, so we will actually... I'm actually, now that it starts at 41, I'm a little bit concerned I'm gonna come up short of this area. Although the atmosphere is incredibly thin. Let's, despite the fact that my ship is in shambles, I'm going to quick save, just in case that was a poor choice. It's going to be a landing, regardless of where I land. You know, this is kind of a highlands area. You know, that could be, what might that be? Like Olympus Mons on the moon, unless there's something else, the big volcano. This area would be kind of cool to land in, this dark shaded area. Very geologically active. Be very cool. But we're about ready to start have some stuff happening. Doing alright, Jebediah? This is your view. Ooh, you don't have much of a view there. Oh, you're looking at your fuel tank. Alright, well that window is deemed totally pointless. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll have to watch where our periapsis goes when we start to hit the atmosphere. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to fall short. That's fine. This crater would be nice as well. I guess that's the most efficient way to do aerobraking. Can you tell I'm nervous? Because I'm talking a lot. And this episode is going to run kind of long, but we are going to attempt a landing without any landing gear because they magically disappeared on the trip over here somehow. Alright, the magic number is 41. Let's fast forward a little bit. I'm assuming the music will stop. Yeah, actually, okay. I no longer have the ability to time warp. We have entered the atmosphere of Doudna? Yeah, I thought the music would stop, but I guess maybe since you're not on Kerbin, that's the only time the music... Our periapsis is very slowly dropping. Alright, maybe I won't overshoot it. This is a very thin atmosphere. That mountain's a little bit concerning. We'll have to watch out for that. You know what, let's, while we're technically in the atmosphere, observe the materials bay at high, while in space. Oh, it still thinks we're in space. Alright, let's transmit that, then we'll wait a little bit longer. Let's watch our electric charge. Plenty! Look at all these solar panels. Alright, we are down below 40,000. And our periapsis is dropping very slowly. Okay. That's fine. Let's actually make sure we're tilting properly. Ha-ha! No pressure, no pressure, no pressure! What do I have to do to get you a better view? There we go. That'll make you sick. Ooh. There's a video, somebody kind of adapted Kerbal Space Program for the Oculus Rift. It looks kind of scary. And it's all a bit buggy because obviously the Kerbal Space Program people haven't done anything with that. But that was a really cool video. It's like, woo, you're inside the capsule. Virtual reality. I would consider getting an Oculus Rift. Although I believe it would be better to wait for the actual like retail version. 'Cause apparently the dev kit version that's currently out has a little bit low resolution, and you can see the pixels, the points, the array, I suppose. And I would think that a retail version or an upgraded version would have more resolution, I think. So, but that would be cool. I'd want to try this out. I know Hawken is very supportive of the Oculus Rift, and there's Minecraft mods for the Oculus Rift. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Ooh, could you imagine Space Engine with the Oculus Rift? Whoa! Flying through space and time. Alright, let's go into the Orbital View. It's a little bit easier to get a view on what's going on. Alright, things are taking a while. Since we're running long here, let me cut, and I'll bring you back in when more interesting stuff starts happening. I'm a little bit concerned about fast forwarding. This thing might lose more parts. Alright guys, we're back, and we just went under 20 kilometers, and as you can see, we are definitely coming down. We've lost our periapsis. We are right near the line to this trough here in this canyon, which looks really good. I am going to go back to 1x speed, and I'm going to actually start burning, just so I can slow down. I'm already slowing down, so the aero braking is definitely working, but I'm going to start a burn, just so that I can feel a little bit better about myself and how fast I'm going horizontally here. Alright, definitely coming down. This is definitely happening. Definitely happening. I don't know when the chutes pop. I'll think 10... These are mountains and a half. Oh, that's like a perfect place right there. Yeah, alright, I need to start considering chutes. Where is... Do I have a radar altitude? Vertical speed, radar altitude. Still above 3,000, so that's good. Oh, I meant to do that. Yes, alright. We're at about 15,000. Alright, still feeling good. That's using a lot of fuel. I'll go down to 50%. And let me consider the chutes. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, that didn't work. 3, 2, 1. Okay, they don't pop quite yet. Alright, so I'm gonna actually throttle down. They haven't popped, right? Okay, they haven't like ripped off or disappeared. Alright, so they're going to pop when they pop. I'm still slowing down. Oh, this is a nice landing place. I like this. Come on, parachutes. At 10,000, do they come out? Alright, alright. Come on. Parachutes. I could use your assistance. There we go. Alright, that's helpful. Oh, I feel like I need more parachutes. Alright, let's pop the other two. Very nice. And some engines. Alright, let me... Whoa, alright, let's hold that. No, not chase. Yeah, okay, this is much better. Thank you! Alright, we're still going 300 meters per second. And getting awfully close. Where do I have a shadow? I can't... I don't know my distance. 200. All right, that's good. That's good. Where is everything? Let me turn on the lights just in case. Oh god. Oh dear. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, okay. Let's, Whew, okay, that happened. Whew, alright, now this is the delicate part. Let me get vertical there. And we want to land at, like, the most gentle plane possible. Alright. Alright, now. Where are we at? Alright, okay, there's our shadow. Alright, alright, alright. That's nice, that's nice. That's nice. Maybe a little bit less. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, we lost the parachutes. Ho! Ho! Hey! Watch out now! Ha ha! Yes! That was scary. We have half of our fuel left, which is also scary, because we need to bring this back into orbit if we're going to bring Jebediah home. Although, wait, look at this readout. Why do I have different readouts here? Have I lost... Alright, hold on. Let's, hold up. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate before we start looking at all the systems that have failed us and broken and just completely ruined our days. We've landed on Doudna with a Kerbonaut. Not any Kerbonaut, but Jebediah. Woo! Wow. Wow. I was extraordinarily defeated the first couple times I tried this, and I came in too shallow and killed them all, and the parachutes popped off, and you all remember that. That was a very disappointing moment for me in Kerbal Space Program. But this, we have overcome adversity. Overcome the fact that we didn't have any landing legs, overcome the fact that I had no idea how to land. I maybe didn't even need those extra 2 chutes. I might be able to repack those if I can get him up there. Overcome the fact that I honestly have no idea how much fuel I have left. Okay, that's empty. And these are full. Okay, why is it telling me that I have half, but then... Anyway, yeah, wow, we've done it! We've landed on Doudna! Woo! Alright, let's do... Before we have Jebediah step out, let's get our contingency samples from the surface. 200! Wow. Alright. And observe the mystery goo. Oh, I should have been observing the temperature as we were coming down. Keep the data. Oops, wrong one. Observe the mystery goo. Keep the data. Let us look at the temperature of the surface of Doudna. -30 degrees. Log that temperature. Keep the data. Let's do a crew report. How was that landing? How was that landing, my friend? Keep the data, and then we will transmit back all of this stuff. We will see how much science we've gotten. All right, starting transmission. 40. 32. 24. 38. Oh, that's a big one. That's a spicy meatball. 40. Done. Wow, that's like a lot. I didn't do the math in my head so quick. All right. Ho. Ha. That, I'm assuming all of the engines are still connected because I still show them up on the computer here. I don't have a retractable ladder, and I'm assuming that Jebediah can just jump up and down to get back to this capsule. But Jebediah, how would you like to be the first Kerbonaut to step foot on the surface of another planet? Where is it that we actually landed? Oh, brilliant. Right exactly where I said I would. I know what I'm doing. Shush, be quiet. Awesome. All right, now let's, like I said, the big moment. The big moment, everybody. Calm down. Calm yourself. Make sure we're broadcasting on primetime TV with Walter Kerman. Reference. Let's go. Let's just do it from here. On EVA, Jebediah, be graceful. Very graceful. All right, step down. Oh, I guess I can just do that. Very nice. Wow, this is a big lander. All right, woo, grab. Whoa, no, no, no. Okay, this isn't graceful, Jebediah. Alright, let go. Alright, let me just... Ooh, he's happy. Alright, he can fly. So I'm going to just fly down. Alright, here we go. Footsteps. Bam! Didn't even fall over. First footsteps on Doudna, do a little shimmy. Sorry. Alright, very nice. Oh, he can even sprint. The gravity is enough for him to sprint around. Woo! Woo! Awesome. Very awesome indeed. He's happy. I'm happy. This is exciting. There's the sun. I was like, where's the sun? There's the sun. Perfect day. Now let me actually, first of all, take a surface sample. 240. Wow. Okay, we're going to transmit this one when we get back into the capsule. But that is going to be nice to bring back. Let's also do an EVA report. You determine the red sand castles are plausible. Plausible. Alright, let me see if I can't repack these chutes. Which ones would I want to repack? Probably the 2 additional, just to see. Alright, here we go. This is kind of like the test they did to make sure they can get back up on the ladder. Alright. Now I know to repack a chute, you need to do it with a Kerbal. Repack chute. Yes! Well done, Jeb. Alright. I guess I could have just deployed all the chutes if I wanted to. Look at him. He's like repairing his vessel on the fly. Who are you calling a fly? Alright. Let's go up here. Repack chute. Very nice. Do I even need to like go up there? Could I just do it from here? No, okay. So I suppose in the future, if you're going to have a lander... Oh, you can do it from down here. Oh, brilliant. Alright, well, so much for needing that. I was going to say, for future reference, if you do have a lander and you want to be able to reuse the chutes, put ladders so your guy can reach it, but you can do it from this distance. Repack chute. Alright, let's repack all the chutes. Let's get some work done. Getting some work done on Doudna. Can you tell I'm excited? Oh, man. Can you imagine what I can do if I eventually get those orange tanks and the nuclear rocket? Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear. Ooh, we've got some seismic activity going on. Oh, man. Very cool. Did I do all the chutes correctly? I guess I could have zoomed out. Yeah, repacked all of our chutes. Whew, let's take a look around. Let's zoom out a little bit. There's a nice mountaintop right there. Like I said, we're in kind of this valley where you can imagine perhaps water, liquid water once flowed in this canyon. So this is the perfect spot to do some science. What did my sample say? My sample said something. I can review the sample. The surface consists of grainy, very fine sand-like dust, and it appears to be getting everywhere. Keep the data. Alright, now we need to... Let's do a little bit of a walk. Or a jog, I suppose. We need to... I would like to... Where am I at again? I need to plant a flag, obviously. I should probably just plant it right here next to the landing site. I was going to think of some majestic place like up on a hill, but that's probably further away than I think. So let's do it right here, right outside the hatch. I don't, unfortunately, have any like custom flags or anything, so it's just going to be one of the built-in flags. So let's plant the flag. Big moment. Bam! Woo, earthquake. Site name. First manned. Or is it curbed? Doudna landing. Woo! Jeb overcame adversity. Spelling? Overcame adversity. Game glitches. And, oh, Oxford comma. And disappearing landing gear to set foot on this spot on December 4th, 2013. After Common Era. AC, isn't that what it is? Ah, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Who knows? The Kerbals have probably a different date system. Double woo. Double. I can't even spell. I'm so excited. There we go. Awesome. Very awesome indeed. Watch your step. All right, well done. Awesome. All right, let's get back into the capsule and, transmit the sample, transmit my EVA reports, and wow, this could be its own episode. Let's see how this edits up. It might be a couple episodes, really. Who knows? But yeah, wow. Doudna, we did it. Now we can, do anything with this system. All I have to do is make 16 flights into space to get enough fuel. Oh. All right, might need to do it this way. With my refueling system that I currently have, but with all this new science. Whoa, Jeb. All right, let's try that again. Maybe I should just fly up to this E platform up here. Yeah, that's good. Ow. All right, grab and board. Awesome. Surface sample stored. EVA report stored. Let's transmit that stuff. Let's see if the temperature has changed any. Negative 30.58. Not too much. But I will keep that data. And let's transmit that stuff. Transmit the data. We have removed the sample. We have removed our EVA report, which means we'll need to do that again. 120 science! Bam! That was even with the, 20% or whatever, 40%. Done! Wow, all the stuff we're going to unlock in the next episode of Kerbal Space Program. We did it! We did it, indeed. Oh, wow, and there's Ike overhead. We might have an eclipse at some point here. Very cool. Here we are, Jeb. We've landed on Doudna. Tick that off the list, although a whole nother series of events is going to be returning from Doudna. Look forward to that eventually. I might do other stuff before then. And I do appreciate you bearing with me, and I appreciate you watching. I'll put a link in the video description to the comment thread on the Kerbal Space Program forums that deals with the docking bug. But that's apparently an in-game fix if that happens to you. Just kind of shuffle things around and it might work. But indeed, we've landed on Doudna. My name is Kurt. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.